So, busted FA Cup against Colne this week. How have the lads been looking in training so far?
Brilliant, really good. We've had a good week of training. We seem to get better as the season goes on. We know it's a massive game. We're really looking forward to it. Colne have had some really good results. Obviously knocked South Shields and Dunstan out, so we're fully aware that it's going to be a tough afternoon, and we're fully prepared for it.
And morale will obviously be high with recent results in the dressing room recently. How enjoyable is it just coming in, doing your day-to-day stuff when the environment's like that?
Yeah, well, as you see, when the environment's like that, it's a pleasure coming in, and that's something that Mike, myself, Nelson, Belly, we all wanted to create. That it was a really good atmosphere to come in, because we think that sort of helps on the field as well when you've got a good group who are together off the field. So yeah, it's a pleasure coming in every day, and we hope that continues. Even if results don't go your way, it's up to us to make that environment the same. So at the minute we're flying, and everything's going well, but as I say, we want to keep that environment even when things are tough and they're not going as well.
And Colne's run is kind of well publicised at the minute. Obviously, having knocked Shields and Dunstan out in two tough sides, how much of a positive effect on their mentality do you think that'll have coming up here, knowing that they've already been to the region, they've already knocked a couple of tough sides out?
Yeah, it'll be massive for them. I watched the highlights against South Shields. They look a really well organised team. You saw how much it meant to them when the full-time whistle went. I think it was the manager ran on the pitch. The boys were all buzzing, as you'd fully expect. So they're going to be really confident coming up here. I've been on the other side of things before. When you have a cup run and you're the underdogs, you've got nothing to lose, and sometimes it's the best place to be. You go into the game with no fear, and I'm fully expecting them to have no fear and really come at us. So, as I say, I'm expecting to see the best Colne side, really.
So like you say, are you expecting more of a free-flowing game in a sense than obviously the last round at Kids Grove was quite a tight one, 1-0 shaded it, but like you say, they're coming here full of confidence. Do you think they're kind of going to be going for it really?
I wouldn't say they'll be going for it. I think they're fully aware that we're a good side. Obviously, higher up in the pyramid, on a nice pitch as well. I think they'll be sort of a little bit reserved and wait and see how the game goes. I'm not expecting them just to come here and just sort of attack from the off. I'm expecting them to try and figure us out a little bit, maybe sit in. But who knows? You know what I mean? They might have a totally different plan from what I'm thinking. So we'll see what happens on the day.
And of course, he's one game away from the proper rounds now. How much of a motivation is that for you, knowing that obviously the Football League teams are all coming into it next round?
Yeah, it's massive. Obviously, we've done sort of well to come this far, but you'd expect us to come this far, if I'm honest. So the incentive to get a really big tie in the next round is something that we'll be telling the boys before the game. If they need any motivation, which I know they don't, because this week in training they've showed that they don't. But yeah, hopefully if we can get through tomorrow, then we get a big tie in it. It's just good for the club and good for the area, really.
And then just finally, in terms of the team news, you've had sort of a bit of a selection headache, I suppose, with everyone back fit after a few long-term injuries earlier on. Is the squad still looking in healthy condition?
Yeah, everyone's fit. As you see, it's a bit of a headache for us trying to pick, but it's a good headache. Although you hate leaving lads out, it's a bad part of the job that you don't enjoy doing, but unfortunately it has to be done. But you'd rather it be that than sort of not have enough players to pick from, and you want all your best players fit, and that's where we're at the moment. So it's all good.